What's going on, everyone? Justin again. As always, thanks for watching my channel. Welcome back. Cheers to those of you that have your beers. I hope you're enjoying your Easter weekend. Got a double feature for you. 6 things that I should have had on the trail when I went on my first trail run with the SoCal Jeeps Club. We're going to talk about it today. So let me set this on down. Let's talk about one of the things that I did bring. Okay, one of the things that I did bring was extra fuel. Now I am running the 2021 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon Unlimited turbo diesel, which means I need diesel, which means not everybody would have had extra diesel on the fly because not everybody was running a diesel. I was. So having fuel or having enough fuel was a big thing for me. I didn't know what my gas mileage was going to be. Being gone for about 13 hours was a big deal. So I made sure to pack at least 3 gallons in one, 3 gallons in the other, and I didn't need to use either one, but at least I had it. This thing got, on average, about 19.5 to 20 miles to the gallon, going on average between 5 and 25 miles an hour on the trail. So for that, I'm extremely grateful that I actually did pack fuel. Now, I did make an apparatus to go on the back of the Jeep, which was not attached. Yes, they do have Rotopacks. Rotopacks are pretty awesome. What's not awesome about Rotopacks is the fact they are completely out of mounting brackets. That's right. So they did have plenty of fuel jugs, they had the plates, they had everything you would have needed except for the mounting bracket itself. Ergo, Rotopacks has kind of fallen behind on the curveball. So they're in the cart, but I have not made the purchase because they still need the key piece to the puzzle in order for that to work out. So, fuel. Need an external source of fuel. Alright, another one that I did bring. Jump pack / tire inflator. So I did take with me this Viking 1700 amps or whatever, peak amps, jump pack / tire inflator. It worked out very well for me. I didn't use hardly any of the juice out of here. We did use a tire inflator, and by the third tire, this little air hose did get a little bit warm, but it still performed as it was supposed to, so we gave it a trail rating, okay? That is trail worthy. If you just watched my video about the Fortress air compressor, turns out the 2021 JLUR did not have a sufficient 115 inverter adapter in the Jeep, so you're going to need to get a separate power inverter for that. So that kind of sucks, but at least now we know before going into next month's trail run, which we plan on going into Calico Canyon. Should be some cave runs and things like that. Looking very much forward to it with the family. Whole family's coming this next time around. Should be an experience of a lifetime. One of those things that I didn't think about, especially having little children, especially girls, okay? My youngest, being of 6 years old, was not familiarized with going to the bathroom outside. Just so happens that she held her bladder for so long. The poor thing, by the time we actually got to a rest stop, had puked, had diarrhea, and had to pee all at the same exact time because she held it for so long. She was not used to going outdoors. So if you have children that are under the age of 10 that have never gone outdoors before, maybe it might be worthwhile for you to spend a little bit of time, even if it's in the wee hours of the evening, and pre-plan that. Prepare them for going outdoors and see if they can do it. If they can't do it, a suggestion that I went ahead and took up was picking up one of these Better Boat bucket toilet seat. So I ordered this off of Amazon as seen on TV, okay? This is a toilet seat that fits over a 5-gallon bucket, and they do give you some receptacle bags to go with it. But look, you open it up, and it's just like a regular toilet seat. And the level in which this toilet seat is sat at with a 5-gallon bucket, they also give you toilet bags, okay? So you can put the bag in the 5-gallon bucket. Of course, you're going to need a 5-gallon bucket. So for this, we picked up the Harbor Freight Special, right? Because what a shit show. Just kidding, Harbor Freight. Don't judge me. Any rate, you set your little toilet seat on there, you pop the lid, they can pop a squat. Now, we're going to practice this a couple times outdoors in the wee hours of the evening to get my 6-year-old used to going potty outside. Make sure to take baby wipes, make sure to take toilet paper, make sure to take disinfectant to clean the hands afterwards, or some kind of Purell. But look, one of those things that I didn't think about was my youngest daughter never going to the bathroom outside and not knowing that one of these things existed. So I picked one up for this next trail run. So make sure to do so. Now, though we didn't get into any kind of hot water having the Jeep, okay, And I don't have a tow winch, I don't have all the little accessory lights and all the fancy stuff on it yet. Look, we're just adventuring for the first time, having some fun with a really cool and very chill group of people. But one of those things that you might want is some kind of recovery strap. I just so happen to have seen this one. I picked up the Fortress air compressor, went to Tractor Supply, bought the hose and fittings, came back over to Harbor Freight, picked up the 5-gallon bucket, and saw that Badland had a tree trunk protector strap. So you can actually have this protector strap to get yourself and a recovery strap of some kind. Okay, so if you have to get pulled out of the dirt by another Jeep, have a recovery strap. So I chose to go with the Badland recovery strap. Now this thing is 4 inches wide and 8 feet long. This is going to be pretty darn sufficient for us on the trail. Has a Velcro strap that keeps the whole thing together on 2 different ends, okay? But this will hook on to the hook on the front, and at least we'll be able to hook onto somebody else's tow winch, and we'll be out of a pickle. But it's one of those things that I just plumb forgot about. And I'm sure there's a laundry list of other things that I could possibly throw in the back of the Jeep for the trail. Some form of shit can or shit bucket plus a lid, that's going to be beneficial. A recovery strap, a jump pack, a tire inflator, and extra fuel. Those are things that I think that you're going to need no matter what trail you go down. If you plan on off-roading at all, at the minimum, you're going to want these 6 items. So it doesn't have to be the exact 6, but these 6 items I feel are absolute necessity. One of the last things that you're going to need as a necessity for being down the trail that's not going to be in this list, but that are going to be special bonus and add-ons is going to be water. You need water, right? Don't care if you grab a couple of 1-gallon or 2-gallon jugs of water from AM/PM, an ice chest with some ice in it to keep it cool, some pre-packed lunches, whether it's snacks or sandwiches or whatever, but have yourself some kind of game plan for snacking and eating throughout the day as well as staying hydrated. Another thing that you might want and consider, especially if you have fair-skinned children, I have a fair-skinned child myself, sunblock. Sunblock's going to be your best friend. So sunblock, water, snacks and food, shit bucket, recovery strap, jump pack, tire inflator, extra fuel. These are the things that I found that I needed the most when I was on the trail, and a few of these things that I did not have what I made mention in this video. That's all I got for today's content, guys. Look, I hope you enjoyed today's double feature. Cheers to those of you that have your beers. We'll see you next time. Deuces.